The wind howled outside the imposing mansion, its dark silhouette against the stormy night sky creating an eerie atmosphere. My heart raced as I stood in front of the grand entrance, gripping my flashlight tightly in my hand. I was about to embark on a ghost hunt in the haunted mansion that had intrigued me for years. With each step I took inside, the creaking floorboards beneath my feet echoed the uncertainty in my mind. The mansion stood tall, its Victorian architecture a stark contrast to the gloomy night that surrounded it. Locals whispered of a dark history, of tragedy and unexplained events that had plagued the mansion for centuries. As a paranormal enthusiast, I had always been drawn to such stories, but nothing had prepared me for the chill that settled in my bones as I stepped through the door. The air was thick with an otherworldly presence, and I felt the weight of centuries-old secrets pressing down on me. Armed with my camera, voice recorder, and a sense of trepidation, I ventured deeper into the mansion. The only source of light was the flickering glow of my flashlight, casting long, eerie shadows on the walls. Every creak and whisper sent shivers down my spine, but I pressed on, determined to uncover the truth behind the haunting tales. I began my investigation in the mansion's grand ballroom, where faded wallpaper peeled off the walls, and dust-covered chandeliers hung from the ceiling. The room seemed frozen in time, and I could almost hear the distant strains of music and laughter from a bygone era. As I set up my equipment, a sudden cold breeze swept through the room, extinguishing my flashlight. Panic gripped me, but I fumbled for my spare batteries and managed to restore the light. Undeterred, I continued my exploration, moving from room to room, capturing every corner with my camera. In one of the bedrooms, I felt a sudden drop in temperature, and the air became dense with an unsettling energy. I raised my voice recorder, asking if there was anyone present. To my astonishment, a faint whisper echoed back, sending a chill down my spine. Driven by curiosity, I followed the voice, which led me to the mansion's old library. The room was filled with dusty books and antique furniture, and the air was heavy with the scent of old paper. As I scanned the room with my flashlight, I caught a glimpse of a shadowy figure in the corner of my eye. I turned, my heart pounding, but there was no one there. I reminded myself that I was here to investigate, to unravel the mysteries that surrounded this place. I decided to conduct an EVP, electronic voice phenomena, session, hoping to communicate with any lingering spirits. As I asked questions into the darkness, I heard faint whispers and eerie murmurs on the recording. It felt as though the very walls of the mansion held the secrets of the past, and the spirits were reaching out to me, sharing their stories in hushed tones. The night wore on, and I continued my exploration, moving through the mansion's labyrinthine corridors. In one of the hidden chambers, I stumbled upon a series of old letters and photographs, revealing a tragic love story that had unfolded within these very walls. The more I delved into the mansion's history, the more I felt a connection with the spirits that resided there. As the first light of dawn broke through the windows, I concluded my investigation. I had captured numerous pieces of evidence, mysterious voices, shadowy figures, and unexplainable cold spots, all pointing to the existence of supernatural activity within the haunted mansion. My heart was filled with a mix of awe and fear as I realized the magnitude of what I had experienced. Leaving the mansion behind, I carried with me the memories of that unforgettable night. The ghost hunt had been a journey into the unknown, a brush with the supernatural that had left an indelible mark on my soul. As I walked away from the mansion, I knew that I would forever be haunted by the whispers of the past, and the knowledge that the spirits were real, and they had chosen to reveal their secrets to me, if only for a brief moment in time. Days turned into weeks, and the haunted mansion remained etched in my memory. I couldn't shake off the feeling of being watched, of unseen eyes following my every move. The experiences of that fateful night continued to haunt my dreams, urging me to return and delve even deeper into the mysteries that surrounded the mansion. Driven by an insatiable curiosity, I assembled a team of fellow paranormal enthusiasts. Together, we planned a more extensive investigation, armed with advanced equipment and a determination to uncover the truth. As we stepped into the mansion once again, the familiar sense of foreboding washed over us. The atmosphere was charged with anticipation, and we knew we were about to embark on a journey that would test the boundaries of the known and unknown. Our investigations began anew, with each member of the team exploring different parts of the mansion. We set up cameras in strategic locations, hoping to capture any supernatural activity that might occur. As the night deepened, we gathered in the grand ballroom, the very place where my previous encounter had taken place. The room felt charged with energy, as if the spirits were aware of our presence and were ready to communicate. We conducted a group EVP session, asking questions into the darkness and listening intently for any response. The room fell silent, and then, as if in response to our inquiries, we heard faint whispers and strange noises. Excitement and trepidation filled the air as we continued our communication attempts. The spirits seemed willing to engage, their voices growing clearer with each question we asked. In the library, we stumbled upon a hidden compartment behind one of the bookshelves. Inside, we found a collection of old diaries and letters, chronicling the lives of the mansion's former inhabitants. The more we read, the more we understood the tragedies that had befallen them, and how their unresolved emotions might have tethered them to the earthly realm. It was as if the spirits were desperate to share their stories, to find solace in our understanding. As the night progressed, we encountered increasingly intense phenomena. Shadows moved across the walls, cold gusts of wind swept through rooms devoid of drafts, and objects seemed to shift on their own accord. The mansion was alive with paranormal activity, and we were in the midst of it, documenting every moment with a mix of fear and fascination. In one of the bedrooms, we witnessed a full-bodied apparition, a specter of a young woman in a flowing gown. She appeared ethereal and melancholic, her eyes filled with longing. We approached her cautiously, sensing her desperation to communicate. Through a series of electronic devices, we established a rudimentary form of communication. The spirit identified herself as Eliza, a former resident of the mansion, and shared her tragic tale of love and loss. Eliza's story was heartbreaking. She had been in love with a young man from a neighboring town, but their love was forbidden due to the long-standing feud between their families. Despite their efforts to be together, their love had led to a series of unfortunate events, culminating in their untimely deaths. Eliza's spirit had remained in the mansion, bound by the intensity of her emotions and the injustice of her fate. Touched by her story, we vowed to help Eliza find peace. Armed with this newfound knowledge, we conducted a cleansing ritual, hoping to release her spirit from the shackles of her past. As we performed the ritual, the atmosphere in the mansion shifted, becoming lighter and more serene. We felt a sense of fulfillment, knowing that we had played a part in helping a tormented soul find closure. With the cleansing complete, we bid farewell to the haunted mansion, our hearts heavy with the weight of the experiences we had shared. The sun rose on the horizon, casting a warm glow over the once gloomy mansion. As we stepped out into the light, we carried with us the memories of our ghost hunt, a journey that had taken us to the brink of the supernatural, and a testament to the existence of a realm beyond our understanding. The haunted mansion had become more than just a site of paranormal activity. It was a reminder of the interconnectedness between the living and the dead, a testament to the enduring power of love and the unbreakable bonds that transcend the boundaries of life and death. As we walked away, we knew that the mansion's legacy would continue to echo in our hearts, a reminder of the mysteries that surround us, waiting to be uncovered by those brave enough to venture into the unknown.